Like I said before, we're gonna start it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm the God, Dolce the legend. And man, we gotta definitely let's talk about it a little bit here. Let's talk about the breakup. The breakup. The breakup. We already know and discovered that uh 80%, 70% of the time, the woman leaves the relationship. And then you have the times where the the man stays in a relationship. My thing is this is you have so many men that will stay in relationships just because they don't want to be bothered with a headache. You have more men that stay because they don't want to practically lose everything, including the shirts off their back. These men will stay. And the woman, she don't mind because she getting satisfied regardless. If she stay, she's satisfied. If she leave, she just even more satisfied. This is why 80 to 90% of the time, the woman is the one who leads the relationship. It's almost practically a win-win for her. She's practically win-win situation. Think about it. If she leaves, 8 times out of 10, she getting your pension, she getting your 401k. She's likely to get the house. She's likely to get the kids, which is someone is a helpmeet to her. She's taking you should take your whole workforce and leave you over here with a weekend force, every other weekend. If that. Sometimes you might not even get that. Think about it. So she's getting all these things. On top of that, she gets, hey, a new sex partner. Somebody else, she'll go find someone else to cling on to and help her, help him, or go into his establishment. And 9 times out of 10, he already has something going on because women they date up. You're only gonna you if she's dating a lawyer, a doctor, she's not gonna go get the janitor. She's not. But she's gonna go either where she's at or higher. So now she got your 401k, part of your 401k, your house. She got this house that she got from you. Even if you stay in the house and she's going to be part of it until you decide to sell it, that's going to be more money into her pocket. So this is the reason why men tend to stay in the breakup, stay regardless before they break up. The men totally loses. You have men in situations right now who are in relationships right now who dread being in this relationship and they don't know how to get out and they have no way seeing themselves out and they just slowly killing themselves slowly because the old saying is it's cheaper to keep her, right? It's cheaper to keep her. So being cheaper to keep her, what that man doesn't understand, you have the man who stays in the breakup, even if he knows his spouse has a, what you guys got? You guys got work husbands, right? Even though he knows she has a work husband, she getting a little penis on the side, you know. She's going out. Well, the boss wants us, the boss wants me. We have to take a company trip to Miami. We have to take a company trip to New York, up to New York. And you think for one bit that's just a company trip? Oh, yeah, it's a company trip, all right. It's a company trip. The boss paying for it, and trust me, she's gonna come back with more than just that trip. She's gonna come back with some kids inside of her, you know. And that's the sad part about it. But here's the thing: I do, it's one thing to talk about the problem, but don't have this without the solution. I got the solution. So you have to. I'm not going to reveal the solution on here, but I'm going to let you know where your position is at. If you are a man and you're in this type of situation, yeah, you might not make it out with your financial. That's man. You got the courts against you. You got her against you. You got these feminist women that's against you. You know, so you're stacked up. Only thing you can really control is your health. Because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with these men that's sitting in these relationships that's afraid to break up. They're afraid of the breakup. They sit in these relationships afraid of the breakup. What is this causing? So they're with this woman, and they both tricking each other. He's like, oh man, I really I really don't want to deal with her. She's like, oh God, I dread. I'm just waiting. It's some relationship right now. I'm just waiting for the kids to get old enough to get out the house, and then she's gonna let you have it. She's gonna let you have it. So if you see your children getting old and one's in college, she ain't gonna leave you then. Then say like the second one goes to college, she ain't gonna leave you then. She gonna wait until that last one is about to go to college, and that's when she gonna get you. Cause she already know, okay, I'm not gonna be sitting here raised. These are true stories that I'm hearing. This is not something I'm making up. This is real. She's going to wait till that last kid entering college, and then she's gonna drop the hammer on you. But good thing, this is the Jazzy. This is the Awakening. This is the channel that's gonna help you protect yourself. Now, might not can't protect you financially, but physically, as you see this going through, you can see the beginning of this. And the beginning of this is going to attack your health. And you're going to think in your mind mentally like, oh man, you've been in a marriage 7, 8 years, 10 years, and you have no sexual drive. Y'all confusion and came so hard and heavy. Your sex went from 3 times a day to what was say 5 times a day, or let's speak realistic, 3 times a day to 3 times a week, from 3 times a week to 3 times every 2 weeks, from 3 times in 2 weeks to 3 times a month, from 3 times a month, 3 times in a span of 3 months. From a span of 3 months, 3 times, you went from that to every 6 months, you probably do it 3 times. And after that, a year, you probably do it once or twice, 3 times a year. You didn't know that you was given having a monogamous relationship, that you was have to you have to pretty much give up sex, because that's what it boils down to. Oh, it's jumping and good and fun and fast and hard and sexy and hot and heavy, you know, during the the newlywed stage. But when that dies out, and if that's not, if you don't understand the human body and how it works, you'll think that, man, it's something wrong with me. It's something wrong with me. And then you will start to depreciating in the bed. You will start depreciating and thinking that, well, I need to take this pill or I need to take this pill, you know. But little do you know that little do you know that those pills will pretty much put you in a spine, put you in a spiral, downward spiral. So we got to stop it. You know what I'm saying? We got to really realize this. Or are you going to come out on a financial end, or you're going to protect your financial end, or you're going to protect what's lasts longer than the financial end, which is your health. So there's the ways we can do, you can do this and really harness in on your health, far as your mindset. On once you see this pattern coming about in your relationship, you have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the men, because the women, you got all the protection in the world. So if somebody, we have to stand up for the man. Somebody has to stand up for the man. So I'm advocating for the man. You know, protect yourself. If you see yourself in this type of situation and you see this going on in head, and you know your wife is sleeping in this room and she's sleeping in that room, and you living in this type of relationship, and you going down and down and down, well, I need to take this pill and this and this and this and that and this and this and that. Before you get there, book a session, because definitely you're gonna need it. Definitely gonna need it, because what's going to happen is, before long, it's going to really take away your manhood, not only mentally but physically. And we got to understand this. You know, we have to start guarding ourselves. The women has all the protection they need. In New Jersey, in New York, what is that? Is that a statue of a man or a woman? That's a statue of a woman, supposedly. Looks like a man to me, but you know, in these courts, men, you don't have a chance, especially if she's a woman judge. You can just forget it. So like I said, you got men who will stay in the breakup because they're afraid of what's coming up. But you, as men, you have to take charge in your life and see this coming before it goes bad. If it goes bad and you get to playing with your mind, thinking, oh, it's me, there's something wrong with me. Oh, I gotta go do this, I gotta go take this. Fellas, in book a session, for real. For real. I know, and I know it's hard, but yeah, get well, first thing you gotta do is you gotta be you have to be not afraid. Not afraid. Just like, man, you know, some dudes be like, man, I'll take the hit. I got to get away from this, you know what I'm saying? And barely come out with their sexual health. Like I said, she's going to get everything that she needs. She's going to get a re-jump on her sex life, because the next man going to get her and go through her and be happy and ram up in him. And guess whose money she's coming with? Guess whose house she's coming with? Guess whose car she's coming with? Guess whose 401k she's coming with? Guess whose retirement fund she's coming with? See, this is what happens when you get into a marriage and relationship. And you have to, when you get into a marriage or relationship, you have to think with this right here. Because a lot of times you get into a relationship and men thinking with their lower self, their lower God. Understand that. So we're not going to keep it long. This is about the breakup. Hey, and you don't, Like I said, like, share, subscribe. And if you need further help and assistance on how to protect yourself if you're in this type of relationship, I can guide you through it and show you how to protect yourself. You might not be able to protect yourself financially, but you can definitely protect your health and your mental so you can go on and live a healthy life. Because best believe she is. Okay? This is Chastity. This is the awakening. This is the movement. See you guys next time. And like, subscribe, and share the channel.